Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. As we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14 coming up tonight, we got a good one in the AFC West. Get the Parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night you can turn those Parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8. And he will go down. A Cowboys in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Another try after the first down sack. Mills. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now Mills. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Mills. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Mills. Open man there is Collins, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Mills. Got a man. It's Collins, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now, these two teams, if you look back to 2021, quite a disparity
between these two Lone Star State offenses. Last season, the Cowboys #1 in the league in terms of total yardage, and meanwhile...
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Mills again.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Micah Parsons.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Mills to the sideline, and out now is Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal try.
On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Final play of the half, Prescott. Throwing left side, it's complete. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mills to throw it.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Akins.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This is Benjamin.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
On the run is Benjamin.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They start on the ground with Elliott. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. That's Schultz. What a really nice grab. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Prescott to throw it. That is caught by Lamb. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. 1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Pollard again. He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 101 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he is...
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jake Ferguson.
His first NFL reception goes for 6. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
To throw, Mills. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Mills. Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Looking to throw is Mills. This one left side caught by Collins.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This is taken at the 23. Once more the juke. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On second down, Elliott once more.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking deep for Elliott. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
A first down throw for Mills.
And the reception made by Green. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Benjamin, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Here's Pierce,
and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. Open man is Cooks, he's got it. Touchdown Texans.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Texans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Mills going to throw for it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think,
and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And some room to maneuver.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Someone moved, flag is out, that's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh, what a catch by Lamb. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And now they're in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Room here to run. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the 2nd straight play. Now Prescott.
Open man Lamb. It's complete.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now Elliott. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
149 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
His kick is good, and it will push the lead up to 5.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second set? All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Cowboys, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. So for Charles...
today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 15